Beautiful. Welcome. Getting everything set up here. Welcome. Today we're giving away a free microgreens kit. Text microgreens, the word microgreens, to 813-696-6676. Just text the word microgreens to 813-696-6676. Thanks everybody for coming in. Welcome. We'll give it a few seconds. Once everybody gets some notifications, welcome back. Hey, welcome, Lewis. Thanks a lot for coming in. Welcome. Welcome, Moringa Love. We're out here in Tampa, Florida. Hope you guys have your New Year's goals already set. We'll talk a little bit more about our 2030 vision. We had a workshop here about last week, and it went really successful. We had a meetup here at the farm, getting ready for New Year's, and we went ahead and did our vision board. So we had our vision board ceremony last week, just before New Year's. So let's go ahead and run through some of the news. We have a great show planned for you today. As in the title, you can see that we sold 25 bags of fresh Moringa greens already today at the farmer's market. This morning, I was at one of our member locations at 5 o'clock this morning, harvesting greens. And I'll show you a little bit about this morning and what it looked like. And within an hour, all the greens already sold out. We'll talk about our long-term vision, how we plan on helping people, pets, and plants. We have some more workshops coming up this year. Happy New Year, happy 2026, although the official New Year's is going to be the spring equinox, which I believe happens in March, which I believe is in Aries, which is technically the first of the year. So in farmers' terms, we're really just in winter solstice. We're just celebrating essentially the winter solstice. Now the days are getting longer again. And that's just in farmers' terms, as far as the seasons go. But we have some more updates on systems. We want to teach you this year a little bit more about what is going to make your Moringa business more successful. And that's putting in systems, repeatable systems, things that happen every single day, that you can reduce the amount of time that it costs and that you spend processing, harvesting, drying. So we'll talk more about that. Goals, we have more about goals. Of course, you see my goal right here. I've got $1,000 a day sitting on here. I've had this sitting on here for about 6 months. This has been my goal every day for about 6 months. And we're getting there. We have maybe 1 or 2 of those days throughout the week, but we need to get to 7 days a week. What is it going to take to get started in 2026? Let's talk a little bit more about actually getting started. I've got some action plans for you to actually get started in 2026. The key is having small wins. So we'll talk more about small wins and what does that mean. We'll talk a little bit more about products, offers, how to get your first product going, some tools, some resources about your first products. Then we'll talk a little bit more about the industry. What's going on with us. We have some updates on our website and a few things that are happening here at Grow Moringa. Thanks everybody for coming in. Welcome back. Happy New Year. Thank you. Thanks everybody. Make sure you put some love in the chat. Everybody say hey in the chat. Let me know that you're watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Where are you at? Are you in California? Are you in Texas? Are you in India? Are you in Australia? Are you in the UK? Are you in the Caribbean? I actually just got off the phone with somebody from Ghana. I just got off the phone with somebody that was in Jamaica. I just got off the phone with somebody that was in Australia. I mean, this last week was nuts. I got to talk to the whole world this week. I've got some design information for you here. Stick around. I'm going to go ahead and show you this picture up close so you can see exactly how to design your backyard this year. Get your design going for your backyard. Hot seat. Who's in the hot seat this week? We've got some new members that came in. We'll introduce some new members. And and we have a breakdown of some kind of like what's the term that I'm looking for? Simultaneously, not only will you be doing this thing, but simultaneously you're going to be doing also this thing. It's not a this or that. This is a this and that solution. And then that's it. So that's going to be our show today. Welcome everybody. Thanks a lot for coming in. I'm Kendrick. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Excited to grow with you guys this year. We're going to bag up some greens right now together. Let's go ahead and bag up some greens real quick together. Okay. Let's go ahead and bag up some greens. Thanks a lot for coming in. Heather's in the house. Welcome. Welcome, y'all. Okay. So this is what happened this morning. I'll show you a little bit of this morning here. So we've got some videos up here. First off, before we show that one, I'll show you the actual behind the scenes beforehand. See here. This was behind the scenes this morning as the sun is coming up. Sorry, as the moon here. Let me go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see this up close and personal. A beautiful setting here. This was this morning out here, 5 a.m. out at Frank's place. I got a chance to shoot the trees with the moon. Look at that little clip right there. Let's see what else we got here. This was me harvesting this morning in the light. I'm just out here in the light here. Just kind of getting the greens. It was real chilly this morning. But essentially, I was just out there 5 a.m., 6 a.m., just before the sun came up, before the market gets started. And I was able to get a bunch of bags out to some of our farmers out at the Saturday morning St. Pete market. So I'm out here in Plant City, but I was able to meet up with the farmer on the highway. So I got down here, harvested the greens, got them in bags, and he was able to pick up from me at the highway this morning, right off the side of the gas station here at 7 a.m. I'm out here just bagging up, waiting for him to come in. I'm counting, I'm weighing, and I'll do that with you now and then show you exactly how to get this done. So that way you can see this was about 25 bags that we got this morning. And then I was able to come back and pretty much get ready for the show here. So let's do it together. I'll show you how to do this together. I'll put this one back up. See here. I'll show you a little bit more about the microgreens too in a second. So essentially this is what we're doing. You guys can see me right here. I got the greens right here on the table, fresh greens on the table here. So we just picked some greens this morning. Beautiful. Beautiful greens. Thanks, everybody. Oh, we got Canada in the house. Welcome, Toronto, Canada. Lovely. So we got some fresh greens in the house. You guys can see these fresh greens. I was able to get them down at the Collard King's farm this morning. Collard King. Thanks, Collard King, for providing fresh greens. He's got a couple acres there. And we're in the middle of winter, but we're able to get greens. So what I'll do is just grab the greens like this. I got the scale. Turn on this little scale. Got ourselves a little scale. You can now get these supplies. We have all the supplies at growmoringa.com/supplies. Get yourself a little scale. And then essentially we're just kind of putting the greens in the bag. Now, when you get the greens, of course, just like when you're at the grocery store, you want to wash them, right? You want to wash up your own greens when you get them, right? Farming is a messy business. So, these were right outside, but as a way to get them to you, super fresh, they just get bagged up like that. We usually weigh it perfect, 4 ounces. We got a 4 ounce Here, we sold these this morning for $5 a piece. $5 a piece. We had a lady that did a bunch of them. We sold a couple of them to her. Like I think she bought like 10 of them for like $2.50 a piece. You know? So we made about 70 bucks today, just off of our 70, 80 bucks, maybe 90 bucks, right off of our greens this morning. Yeah. Let me show you a little bit more about the microgreens kit. Because you can grow 100 trees. I already went ahead and put all mine in the pots. All mine sprouted last week. I went ahead and put all mine in the pots, into bigger pots. But essentially, this is the microgreens kit here. We were able to get it all down into one box. So everything fits in one box. And it's pretty packed. It's got some powder for the soil. It has seeds, 100 seeds. It has 4 ounces of biostimulant. It has about 1.5 pounds of soil, about 2 pounds of soil. It's got your tray without the holes. It has the tray with the holes and the biodome already inside there, perfectly undamaged and everything, making sure there was nothing broken in the box here. And then perlite. And so everything thankfully fits right here comfortably inside this box. We've got the perlite in the side there. We've got the soil here. We've got the seeds very well protected in the side here, not getting crunched or anything like that. We've got 4 ounce in there like that. We've got the powder flattened out so that way that fits perfectly well, just like that. And we put that in the box here just like that. We're very, very careful. Everything fits well here. This is a microgreens kit that you guys have a chance to win today. If you just text me at 813-696-6676. Next week, we're going to have a drawing for microgreens. We've had a few weeks off, kind of getting through the holidays, but we're back. Episode 70. Welcome to episode 70 of the Grow Moringa podcast. Thanks everybody for watching, hanging out. Make sure that you like this episode as well as share with your friends. Subscribe. We are helping more people this year is our main mission. Let's talk a little bit more about our long-term vision. Our long-term vision here is actually to purchase a store. We want to purchase a store. And one of the ways that we can purchase a store is through fundraising, but also what I anticipate with that store is being able to reach $1 million a year. $1 million a year is $83,000 a month. I went ahead and made a video actually talking about this here that I wanted to show with you guys. Really great video that we'll go ahead and just put on here real quick. So you guys can see, we'll unmute it here so you guys can hear. Let's go ahead and share a screen real quick. We have a new mission this year to raise $1 million, well, to generate $1 million in revenue. We want to make $1 million in sales. And we're going to break that down into months. Like, what does that mean in sales per month? So let's go ahead and just watch this video here of launching our $1 million in 1 year from Moringa project. This is our challenge. We want to make $1 million in revenue from Moringa in 1 year. We are launching officially this $1 million Moringa project now. Can I make $1 million from Moringa in 1 year? Well, we're about to find out. And over the last 5 years of building my Moringa business, I've generated over $1 million in revenue. But now I'm setting a new challenge. $1 million in 1 single year directly from Moringa. And today is January 1st, day 1 of this challenge. And in 2025, we generated $151,379.99 from Moringa through products, books, courses, training, and education. I've built recurring income through a school community. I've also been able to purchase this 2.5 acre property right now to farm Moringa in Plant City, Florida. And right now, my agricultural collective averages about $12,600 a month in revenue. But in order to make $1 million a year, I'm going to need to make $83,000 a month. That's 7x the company. And the biggest shift that gets us there is acquiring a commercial Moringa storefront right down the street from our farm. I found a deal, and we only need $200,000 down to actually make it happen. And once we close, the Moringa Collective Farm Store will be open for business. And I'm looking for partners. I'll be documenting every step of this process publicly. This is real agriculture, real numbers, and real execution. Let's grow together. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, so can I make if you are interested in joining our team, become a partner, we are raising money, about $200,000 we need to secure that property, that store that I was there in front of. And we're excited. We're excited to get the store. That's how we're going to get to $83,000 a month. Welcome. Hey, Lisa. Welcome, Lewis. Thanks a lot for coming in. Welcome. Azul's in the house. Thanks a lot. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you. Welcome. Back to Grow Moringa Farms. We were just talking about our goal and our mission this year. We are growing to $1 million a year business. So far, we've made about $150,000 or so in 2025, which averaged about $12,600 a month. Our goal is to get to $83,000 a month. We'll be breaking down how we're going to be reaching those goals over the next few weeks. That way you guys can see. I have to give some updates to some of our lenders. I want to give the revenue and expense report update from November and December. I'll have that out this week inside the members area. And we want to focus on being able to help you build systems. One of the things that I did this last week, actually, as well, is put together a free training group. Here, I went ahead and put together a free training group in Facebook. Let me see if I can access it here. Let's see. So yeah, Messenger. Okay, we have Grow Moringa Collective chat. Okay, so we have here. So see how you have groups and then communities. And now we have a Grow Moringa Collective community, main chat, open in Messenger. Let's see. Enter your PIN. Might have to set a PIN, I think. They're getting really serious on the security. So here we are, main chat. Let's see if we can find out. Here it is. If we can see what it looks like. I know what it looks like on the phone. Main chat. Oh, here it is, affiliate training. But it's like, I'm just learning. I'm learning how to kind of navigate between the Grow Moringa Collective. How do I find the chat? I think what I do is I go to the groups. If we go to the groups, and then we go to the Grow Moringa Collective, I went ahead and pinned it right here, new chat, Grow Moringa Collective chat. Let's see here. Edit post, new. New chat in Messenger. Okay. So at least that's like that. No, but it's there. It's in the group. So I think, let me see what it looks like if we pull that up. See what it looks like. Well, I'm just learning kind of like what it looks like. Okay. Okay, so this is all new stuff. So I haven't logged in on Messenger here. But essentially this new chat has affiliate training. That's kind of what I wanted to show you is if we go back, see, they're going to be deleting the old chat. So like if I go into Messenger again, and you can see I'm in the main chat and then also affiliate training. So I guess this is going to be common. So we're going to be forming a free affiliate training chat from the group, kind of learning how this works. It seems like they're in separate chats. We have a main chat, affiliate chat. We're learning. It's free, and we can gather in the Facebook group. So if you haven't met with us in the Facebook group yet, come on in. We've got a new chat forming, and that's where we're going to be training and talking more about systems, affiliate marketing, hitting our goals, essentially of $1,000 a day. Right? So go back. One of the ways that I could help you reach $1,000 a day in sales, maybe even $100 a day getting started, is I can help you design your logo. I can also help you to design your label. And then also I can help you to get your product, or essentially our material with your label and your logo and packaging. I can help you essentially from your online shop get your product to the customer, because the customer is going to go to your shop, your website, and then you're going to consider the Grow Moringa Collective as your supplier. We want to become your suppliers. So we want more stores, more online stores, more people buying wholesale, more people buying bulk. So that way we can become your number one supplier. You're coming back to us every month, every other month. You're getting 10,000 capsules. You're getting 100 pounds of powder. That way you're able to go flip it. You're able to go put it into other products, ingredients, value-added products. You know, get 5 gallons of oil from us and start making shampoos and start making lotions and start making other things. So this is essentially an offer that we have for you guys now at growmoringa.com. We offer branding. Go to growmoringa.com/branding. Okay. So how to get started in 2026. Number one, the first way to get started in 2026 right now is to start in a small tray and sprout 100 seeds in a small tray over the winter time. This is how you're going to get started. Put up 100 seeds in a tray. One of the things you can get, text microgreens, of course, to see if you can win, but go ahead and go to the shop and also grab one or grab 3. You can buy 2, get 1 free. There's a buy 2, get 1 free option there for the microgreens kit, and that could help you get started. All the while, try the product yourself. If you haven't tried Moringa, one of the ways that you're going to need to feel it in your body to help other people is going to be trying it. One of the best ways to try it is in a tea form. We have a loose leaf tea, of course, trying it, and then also trying it in a powder form, and then also trying it in a capsule form. You will be the best testimonial of your business. Let's go. Big year. Yours truly is in the house. Thanks a lot. Welcome. Congrats. Jim is in the house. Thanks, y'all. We're doing great. As you can see as well, we've got animal pellets here. We've got 10 pounds of animal pellets. This is something that we've been putting together, helping more animals this year with their coats and skin and helping them to lose weight, helping them with digestion and with heart conditions. That's our main goal. Welcome, Lewis is here. Hey, thanks a lot. Angie, welcome, Angie. Thanks. Thanks, team, for coming in. Happy Saturday. So that's kind of how to get started. Do a small win of just sprouting 100 seeds this winter. Just at least get that. Just at least get that. All right. So as a product for yourself to develop, what would be your first product? Well, my first product was dried leaves. I dried fresh greens on a screen rack. That essentially was my first tool. The first tool that I had was a screen rack. I'm just going to grab the screen rack. This was my number one tool. My first tool that I ever got in this business was learning how to make a rack. Learning how to make a rack. Simple piece of wood, some screws, some staples, and some food grade plastic. That's it. And getting a lot of these, make 10 of these, 20 of these. I've made hundreds of these. These are one of the most valuable tools to have in your Moringa business. A screen rack. That was my first tool. My first resource was a book. My first resource was a book. It was The Secret Life of Plants. And that was my first resource, was learning about plants and nature and their energetic life force, their beings, they're alive. And that was my first resource, was reading The Secret Life of Plants. The second book that I read was The Secret Life of Trees. Those were two resources that I started understanding how powerful plants really were. And then the hidden life behind this physical plane that we see, there's a lot of things happening that we don't see. And what's cool is that your plants know when you're close by. Plants can sometimes sense that their owner is within 1 mile to 2 miles away from them. So, yeah, I feel it. I feel my plants out here. They know that I love them. And I can even feel Frank's trees. I can even feel Susan's trees. I can feel Alicia's trees down in St. Pete. You know, I can feel Uncle Bob's trees up there in Zephyr Hills, and all the trees that I've been a part of. There's 300 properties that I've been a part of. Nancy's trees down in South Tampa. Joel's trees down in Ybor. You know, I mean, it's endless. I've had 10 years of forming relationships with people that still reach out and call and are connected, and seeing them in my DMs and seeing them here watching the show. So thanks everybody for bringing us into 2026. We're not quitting. We're only going 100x, actually 7x. We have to 7x the company, right? That's what we said there. All right, what else we got? And then one of the other first things that I did, one of the first products that I ever made was tincture. I just had dried leaves. Now that I had dried leaves, I soak them in alcohol. I soak the leaves in alcohol. And I have one. I have one now, actually. Let's go ahead and show. Tincture. Example here. Pretty much going well. This is going really well. It's only a few days. This is our new tincture batch. New batch of tincture going out. Super clean, super strong. Look at that. That's 190 proof organic grapeseed alcohol. This was clear just a couple of days ago. And we got about a quarter cup of leaves, dried leaves in there. And so that's tincturing up right now. Yep. That's been new. That's been going on over the weekend. That'll be done soon. We're going to make another batch of Moringa cayenne tinctures. The new website is coming along. I'll show you the new website here in a few minutes. I'll just share screen. I've got about 40 sub pages that I've put together over the last 2 weeks. And the template is still up there. So a lot of pages are just templates, and I'm building them out every day. So after we leave here today, this afternoon, after lunch, I'm going to go ahead and work on the website a little bit more to get it more filled out. I'm doing the SEO titles, I'm doing the descriptions, and I'm making pretty much all the sub pages like growmoringa.com/careers, growmoringa.com/affiliates, growmoringa.com/wholesale, growmoringa.com/ There's 40 of them. There's 40 of them. I'll show you. And I'll show you what it looks like even inside of our website builder, known as Growth OS. Okay, so the secret to getting started was that I got started with the screen rack, but they weren't even my trees. I didn't have any land. I didn't have any trees of my own. Yeah, definitely got to get a rack. Thanks, Tiffany. Welcome back. Happy New Year. All right, so let's go ahead and go into some industry news this week, some trends. For me, for us, the company, we're going bulk. We're going wholesale. Let's go ahead and go right into the new website then and show you guys exactly what's happening at Grow Moringa Farms here. I'll go ahead and share a screen real quick. I'll just bring this down and then we'll just go ahead and go to Grow Moringa. Yep. Oops. There we go. All right, so let me share my screen with you guys so you guys can see what I've been working on over the last few weeks. I've done this myself through our website builder. And I'll go ahead and go over to the website builder so that we can see I actually have it right here in Growth OS. But let me just share my screen here. Up here real quick. Okay, so you guys are seeing this screen up here. Essentially, you got the masterclass funnel. We have now the normal regular retail shop that we've been having for about 4 years now is still popping. But this last 2 weeks, I just opened up the new bulk shop, now available bulk shop. Grab membership. You can also talk to me directly right here in the chat. I'm here. If you need anything, I've got it right on my phone. If you text this, it comes right into my phone like a text message. This is Growth OS. I built this website in our agency. We can also set you up with this. I want to work together directly with Moringa farmers, Moringa growers, Moringa sellers, Moringa business entrepreneurs. This Monday night, we're going to have a webinar. This Monday night, reserve your seat. Come on in and hang out with us. This Monday night, we're going to have a intro to selling. We're going to teach you how to sell Moringa to Monday night at 6. I have 10 plus years of experience. I've had 1,000 plus members sign up to the members community. I've talked to people in over 30 plus countries, and I've sold over $1 million of Moringa. Now the collective is becoming a entity of its own. The people are beginning to form relationships, partnerships. They're buying properties together. They're working together. They're creating contracts, and they're really, really excited. And I'm really happy to be working with these lovely ladies inside the members area. These are our teachers. We have teachers that are taking on careers and roles to help us teach more people and help more people. We have more information about how you can actually apply for a position here at Grow Moringa. And then we have our links at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the other view so you guys can see exactly what it looks like from the Growth OS angle. So this is going to be behind the scenes. I'm going to go ahead and share what it looks like behind the scenes. Let me actually go ahead and pull this up here for you so you can see also up here too. So I'll bring this up. This is Growth OS. This is our website builder. We offer this as a service for any of our members that want to get their website going. This is now a service that we offer to help you build your dreams, to make your dreams come reality. So down here we have our menu. This is Growth OS. Essentially, we have our calendar and contacts. We have our websites. So I'll go inside here. We have our store, and then our store now that we've been able to create a template from. We can add new pages. Essentially, we can edit all the pages if we just go inside here. This is our Growth OS website builder. All you need to do is purchase your URL, like tiffany'smoringa.com. Go ahead and buy that from spaceship.com. Go to spaceship.com and buy your website. get your URL, and then come on into Growth OS, and then we'll be able to hook it up for you in less than an hour. So this is the builder. So you can see here that I'm building the site. These are just parts that I can put in and build images, text, videos. You can come back over here. This image can link to a URL, essentially. This right here links them to a form, for instance. So we can click this, and this can kind of rotate between other pages. I'm kind of working on other pages right now, but at least we have that. And then what else we have? Let's go ahead and go to our shop, right? So let's go get out of here. I'll just minimize this. But from the actual website, right up here, you can just click bulk, but there's also a menu up here. You can click bulk. Let me go ahead and stop share real quick. Make sure you guys can see what I'm showing here. There we go. And this is now our bulk shop. So we have categories forming like all items. We're going to start doing the wholesale items in this section. We have bulk, boxes, books, spikes, pellets, biostimulant. These are 10 pounds of powder. This is 20 pounds of seeds. This is 20 liters or 5 gallons of oil. This is 10,000 capsules. This is 10 pounds of loose leaf. We have 10 pounds of powder, USA powder. And then if you guys want to actually get your own labels and logos from this kind of system that we're setting up here for bulk and wholesale, then you can get up and get with us about getting your branding set up so we can help build your business up this year, get you to 6 figures. If you want to get 6 figures a year from Moringa, don't hesitate to just give me a little text right there, say what's up. I'll get right back to you. I'm on call. I'm hanging out. I've been working on that website. We still have a lot to go, but the SEO essentially set up, the titles, the descriptions. I've got 40 subpages. So we're ready to rock. Let's see if we got any new members this week. Let's talk to some of our new members. Let's see who we got here. I'm just going to bring this down real quick and just kind of see where some of our new members came in. I'll be able to see we have almost 100 people inside of our new school app. Let's see if we go to members. Robert's back in the house from North Carolina. He's been a member with us for 4 years. Thanks a lot, Robert, for getting into the school. Melanie as well has been with us for a few years. She actually wants to place a wholesale order. I've got to get back to Melanie. Dawn from Orlando is back into school. All right. Danielle's also back in. Of course, Tiffany's here. Crystal's also from Texas is in the house. Paul's back in. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming in. Eddie, we got to get Eddie set up on Growth OS. Eddie wants to get on Growth OS and get his website going. Jonathan came over to visit me like 2 weeks ago, not even, about a week or so ago. And I got to see Jonathan and Robin. Thanks a lot. Debbie's back in the house. We're getting our members back in. Scott's in, Inger's in, Ben is in, Nitya's in, Jason is in, Queen Empress is in. Good to see everybody. Curtis is in the house. Thanks a lot, everybody, for coming back into school. So if you were with us on Mighty Networks, we're now transitioning over to school. If you haven't been with us yet, now is the time to get in. It's winter time. This is where you do 2 things at once. You grow and learn. Learn and grow at the same time. So that way you can not only grow your knowledge, grow the trees, grow your network, but then you can also learn how to sell. You have to do both things simultaneously nowadays. You can't just be the farmer. You can't just be the seller. You could just be the seller, but you can't just be the farmer. Not anymore. You've got to do a little bit of both. You've got to be creative, So working with your products, giving me a call if you need help. If you have land, we're working on listing land. If you want to sell your land, if you're trying to buy land to farm Moringa, we have some of the hot zones and hot spots in Florida where I would be purchasing property to farm Moringa. I'll show you some of the hot spots that you'll want to purchase property in Florida, so that way you can team up with us. All right, we're working our way through. We're gonna be closing up here in a few minutes. Hang out. We got a few more topics to address. All right, let's see here. Industry, what's going on? Research. What's happening with the regulations in our industry here right now? One of the laboratories that we got our testing, our leaf tested. I think they shut down, so we're going to be finding some new laboratories to be able to test some of our product. We're going to be taking some of our greens to the lab to test. And don't forget to stock up on tea this winter. Right on. All right. We got a few more things. Oh, I wanted to show you the design. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I've got a design for you so that way you can see here. I'm going to show you the design here. If you have a backyard, stick around because I'm going to show you how to design your backyard. But before we do that, let's just talk real quick. What's happening here at Grow Moringa? We are raising capital not only for this farm here, but also for a commercial property. Let's see if I can find, let's see. Where do I have that? Farm fund. Farm fund. Is it in webinars? Farm fund. Where do I have the farm fund? Let me just look right here, search. Real quick, here we go. 100K farm fund. Yeah. I want to show you guys a little graphic that I have here. Oh, this is a video. Let's see what else we got here. 100K farm fund. Okay, I just wanted to have a one pager. Where is it? Where is that one pager? Let's see here. Farm fund. Files and docs. Yeah, I think it, yeah. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so we've got not only our 100K farm fund, which I'm going to pull up here. This is, I can kind of go over the one pager here. Here we go. I've got the 100K farm fund one pager. Beautiful. I might just take a second to pull up here. Here we go. So essentially, we are raising capital right now on our 2.5 acre property. We've already raised like $73,000. We already raised $73,000 over the last year. In 2025, we raised $73,000. We just need to raise 23,000 more to go to finish developing this 2.5 acre property that we're on right now. And that's essentially what we're working on right now with the 100K farm fund. This is going to help us get our supply up. We have to install irrigation. So we have some lists here. Let me go ahead and share my screen so that way you guys can see this as well up close. This is our 100K farm fund. We keep things organized. You know, we got to stay organized with all of our things that we're doing. What is it? We're raising $100,000 to finish the development of this 2.5 acre property here. This is our headquarters in Plant City. Essentially, this is kind of like our breakdown of things that we want to do that we've done over the last year. Some things that are still left over. We need to finish the shed and the cabin. But we were able to do other things like rent a bobcat. And here's some of the details of the offer as well in here. Go ahead and pause that so that way you can see exactly what's in the offer here as to what do you get for participating in the fund. And then this is our allocation of funds plan. We have a plan on allocating the funds. This is a $100,000 plan that we plan on allocating the money in these particular sections, which we've been able to get marketing, advertising. We've been able to purchase equipment, supplies, and tools. And so this particular farm in Plant City has been in the family now for about 4 or 5 years. But once we finished paying it off, because with this first amount that we got, we were able to close. We closed on the property. So I put like $20,000 just on closing costs and down payment and stuff like that. So we were to get this going. If you would like to learn more about the 100K Farm Fund, participate in this fund. It's still available. We have $27,000 remaining in the fund that we would like to talk to you about if you're interested in becoming a lender. Thank you. The next fund that we're working on is growing the store. This is the store fund. This is our next project that we're working on. Big goals for the year. We're just kind of updating everybody. If you haven't been here yet, text microgreens to 813-696-6676 to get a chance to win a free microgreens kit. This is our, let me see if you guys can see this. Yeah, you guys can see this. Great. This is our 100K. This is our $1 million store fund, where we're looking for partners directly to partner on this deal. This is a $750,000 property for sale that we could purchase with $200,000 down. This would be our Moringa Collective Plant City location. It's only 13 minutes away, 10 miles away or so from the farm. We have the ability to have a commercial kitchen out of here to operate with everything metal inside. There's a drop ceiling, but it's got a lot of space. There's several thousand square feet here. We're looking for a $1 million private loan. If you don't have $1 million, at least $200,000 would buy the property, but then we would have absolutely nothing for marketing and advertising and setting anything up. So that's why we're asking for $1 million, and we're breaking it down in this particular order in this way, like this. This is how we would break down the $1 million loan. But like I said, if you're somebody that says, hey, I just want to buy the property, I don't really want to put any money in anything else, you know, the other extra money is going to ensure that we can get started and have a good running head start, you know, a good runway to get started. But since we already have a foundation and people already know of us, the moment that we move in and open up shop, people will be flooding that store, and we'll be able to easily cover the rent. And within 6 months, I'm sure everything will be completely rocking with the store open. If we can secure the store as soon as possible, I'm ready to move in right now, February 1st. It's got a side entrance where we can drop greens and go to the back and process in the back. The building is situated pretty much in the middle of the property where we have space in the back, and we have about 20 parking spaces in the front. So it's got lots of space. And that's our main goal this year, is to get to the store. That's going to get us to $83,000 a month. That's going to get us where we want to go this year. Welcome everybody. Hopefully everybody's good. We're hanging out. All right, let me show you. Everybody's been hanging out to the end. Let me show you what your backyard is supposed to look like. You want to see what your backyard is supposed to look like? I'll show you real quick. You have a backyard. Here we go. Boom. That's what you want your backyard to look like. Take a screenshot of that. There's your house. There's your trees. Moving over here. Here's another screenshot. Take a screenshot of that, guys, so that way you can see that. That's the house. That's the trees. I'll go ahead and share that for you guys there. If you can see that, essentially is the house. So like if this is a normal property, that's the house, that's the back porch. And this is a 10 by 10 grid of the trees. I'll take a picture of that and share that inside the group so that way you guys can see. This is just a 10 by 10 grid in the backyard, and then just put a big tree on each one of those moments right there. And that's it. Don't let any space go to waste. And that's pretty much what I want to show you guys today. That's how you design your backyard, just like that, on grid, 10 by 10, put a big tree there. One of the ways that you can get started this year is planting 100 seeds in a tray. Go ahead and get your microgreens kit. get that going over the winter. Then you can take those trees and put those out in your backyard, just like this, in a grid 10 by 10 this April. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. And I really, really appreciate you for watching today's episode number 70. I'm Kendrick Henry, your local USA Moringa farmer. And I greatly appreciate you guys for watching. Don't hesitate to give me a call. Text microgreens to 813-696-6676. Have a great rest of your day and Happy New Year. Peace and love, everybody. See you soon.